You know it. Ooh, I just got a hip hop.
I don't think that was your hip.
No, that was definitely my hip.
Okay. There might be children watching.
Well, if there are, there's nothing. That was the Charleston.
Oh, okay. What's that?
The dance thing.
Is that what it's called, the Charleston?
Charleston. It's old school.
Oh, okay.
Can you do it?
I'm not going to try.
Come on, give it a go.
I'm not going to try.
You don't want to lose another challenge?
I've embarrassed myself enough on these lives over the past few weeks.
Thank you for joining us today. You know, Coach Frank, the man on the Compound channel, along with Coach Ashley, who you guys had a fun, the fitness horse that we did a few weeks back.
Yeah.
Go back, encourage you watching, go back and watch Fitness Horse with Coach Frank and Coach Ashley. Well, maybe not so much fun for you.
No, it was fun. It was a good day.
But we definitely were doing it in favor of her athleticism.
Yes.
And
fitness is all about getting out of your comfort zone, whether it's your physical comfort zone, your comedy comfort zone, I guess maybe where we're trying to do comedy.
You've
definitely gotten me to do some things here.
I'm still loving. Go back also, if you want a good laugh, we had a series with Frank talking about protein and nutrition and supplementation.
Oh, yeah.
And Steve, one of our videographers, had some good ideas, I think, and that 24 intro where you do your last rep and then you go bolting for the kitchen to get your protein shake.
Yeah.
You're like, come on, I'm losing gains.
Yeah.
And you're like, mix, mix.
Yeah. Speaking of protein shakes.
Yeah. Oh, hey, yeah.
Hey. What a transition there.
Yeah. So, hey, listen, we got lots of free stuff here. Before we get into, obviously, we're in front of the cable machine today. We're going to be talking all things fun on the cable machine, arms, shoulders, chest.
You can do everything.
You can do everything.
You can do everything.
And we moved it. It's in a new location.
For me, specifically for me. I appreciate that.
We did. But we have workout sliders, an amazing smoothie recipe guide, the critical bench shaker cup, the jump rope, the mini bands, all these free items. Look at that. Stuff's falling all over the place. All of these free items are down in the description area, and we'll get you into our contests. And we have a very funny video that we've shared multiple times on the channel that you will be seeing here shortly that tells you more about the contest.
Big giveaways.
Big fun, amazing giveaways. So please stay tuned to hear more about what you can win for just opting in to get some free stuff, okay? We want everyone to have free stuff. So today, buddy, cables. I want you to start with like one of your go-to arm exercises on the cable machine. Any part of the arm. Bicep, tricep, whatever.
Well, this is what obviously we've been focusing a lot on with the content here today, and I appreciate you guys because this was way back tucked in the corner, and I was like, we're missing out on an opportunity with teaching people.
Up against our black wall.
Teaching people some muscle building stuff here because I am a huge fan and advocate of training with cables. Now, obviously, you want to lay a foundation, you want to have some, base, you want to get in the free weights. Can you link me up there?
Of course I can.
But specifically for arms, I think one of the greatest movements you can do, I'm just going to do it kneeled here. Let's get a little bit of weight, is going to be the high cable biceps curl. Right? Nice. I think it allows you to train the biceps in a way that really no other exercise can, because typically you're curling this way and you can never really get that full contraction. And the way that I really got to this, when you do a biceps pose, you look at the best people in the world, right? Arnold, Zane. When they flex their biceps, they don't flex them here.
No.
Those elbows come up, right? Because elevating that shoulder is actually further contracting your triceps. So if we could take that logic or concept and train the biceps that way, what better way to do it than with a high cable biceps curl? So I've always taken it as far, high with the elbows as I can possibly
End range of motion, basically, right?
That fully shortened contraction range of motion. So when you asked about biceps exercise, I mean, that would be my number one staple here, using the free motion cables or any cables.
And our mutual friend, gosh, I haven't talked to Ben in it feels like years, but I remember shooting a bunch of content with Ben over old school Powerhouse Gym downtown, and him doing that exact exercise with me. I'd never done that before. I didn't know really much about it. You know, you got to, at the time, in the prime of his career, 10 years ago or so. It was about at the
12,
prime.
13, I think that's the year he won the Arnold Classic, or got second at the Arnold Classic, won the most muscular there, was I think 2012.
He was right
and
at
that was
top.
really when I started to, follow him, get connected with him. I went through the MI40 Ambassador, training program. So I've learned a lot. A lot of my understanding of hypertrophy muscle building has been a product of people like
But it was just him doing that end range of motion when you're curling. You could do that any way. Frank actually did it a really smart way. Get on your knees, you can do both at the same time. You can stand and just do one at a time. So if I wanted to just pull out here and then just curl here behind my head. But that intense, it's almost to the point of a cramp. Where you feel that muscle contract much more intensely than normal.
Here's the thing. If people watching right now are like, "What can I do this without the weight? Just flex your bicep and then get your hand behind you. You will feel the bicep further contract without any weight, without any resistance. So add a little bit of load to that. I mean, obviously that's what's going to produce some gains.
And don't use very much weight. Like Frank had 13 at number 13, which is or number 6, 13 pounds basically. And that's about enough. Because you're doing it for more hypertrophy. You're doing more high repetition there. So I love that one. So here, I'll showcase.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, right. Let's see what I got. So gosh, I got a lot floating around in my head right now. Let's go with a tricep. Now, traditionally, what people will do is they'll do a bar for a push down, or they'll do a rope for a push down. But D-rings are really great for push downs as well. So you bring them in a little bit, maybe about there. That you can play with. This is all the way up. Now the weight on this is going to have to be a little bit heavier. So let me go maybe 27 on
This
that.
is showing off here today.
No, it's not showing off at all. So here I am, and my arms are in a very kind of, say, natural position.
Yeah.
I'm not forcing them in, or so they're just where I want them to be. My elbows pinned down at my side. Frank can talk a little bit more about the importance of that versus keeping them out there. Really pin them back, and then really, when you squeeze, really forcing that contraction, keeping that elbow down and back, and having that freedom and independence of the D-rings, getting away from the rope sometimes and the bar, and less fixed object, more independent.
Yeah, but you made a big key here, right? Is keeping this arm locked in back. I mean, a lot of people as they're coming up, they're moving their whole arm.
My lats are fired right now.
Well, they should be, because that's actually what's going to allow you to fully contract that long head of your triceps. I have a little bit different of a variation here. I think that maybe we can show.
Sure, please.
So just want to open these up here a little bit. And Chris, for me, I've actually never been a fan of using the handles. I like to grab.
The ball.
So
it's more like a neutral, comfortable position.
I think it taking the grip out of it allows you to get that mind to muscle connection. So I'm going to lower these down here just a bit. We can leave those on. I'm going to lower the weight though back to 13.
Where it was, okay.
Just for demonstration purposes. But what I like to do is I like to grab these, and I'm actually going to cross them. And what I'm trying to do, Chris, is I want this cable in line with my elbow.
Okay.
The more in line that is, the less my body has to get that weight stabilized.
Right.
And I can just direct the tension into the muscle.
Got you.
So I will stand here, further back.
Yeah, so you're moving in line with the resistance.
And
exactly.
I'm going to go a little bit further out there. But by having that cable fully aligned with my elbows, literally there's no joint pressure, there's no joint tension or anything at all. It is simply driving really into that long head of the triceps because of the positioning of my arm. Now I want to make it more of a short head. I can come out here.
Okay.
So I would probably start, so what I would do is I would start here.
Yes.
Exhaust that, then step back, and I can finish it off in almost a mechanical drop set type of way. But the key is getting that angle in line with your elbow. So anybody that's maybe if this ever bothers your elbows or anything, get that angle in line. I mean, you can do it one-handed as well. You can just stand here and then drive out that way.
It's great. I mean, there's so many different ways to do arm extension exercises with free weights, but then also on the cable. And much like a cable, bands, anything like that, where you just depends on where you anchor it and how you position your arms. It's overhead, it's out in front of you, right? That's what's fun. Play around. Find the one that feels really good for you. That's another thing, right? It's like
too many people get stuck into a movement or a machine, or I need to do it this way, and it's like, no, we all have unique things about us. I mean, my legs are 3 inches longer than yours. My arms are probably 2 inches longer. So why would our exercises look exactly the same?
That's right.
So find out what works best for you. And I think that's one of the greatest things with the cable, specifically the free motion, is the flexibility and how you can maneuver and manipulate your body to get in the prime position, once again, for your body, or for your body, for Steve's body, for Dara's body, for Mike's body, for Sam's body.
We got a lot of bodies in here.
There's a lot of bodies in here.
There's a lot of bodies. There's a dead body
over there. There's a dead body,
too.
there's a Batman body.
There's a Batman body, yeah. So, hey, before we start showing, I'm going to show some biceps and some shoulder stuff. I really need you to see a little bit more about this contest because people watching, maybe they have not heard about it yet.
And I don't know how that's possible. How did they not know
I don't know how it's
contest?
possible either,
We're
frankly. I'm
right
a little mystified. I got Steve's doing a readjust there. Maybe it was Frank's manliness actually somehow altered the camera, a little bit, like took it out of focus. It was trying to get all of them in, and it just couldn't do it. It was too much manliness on one camera. It could be. So hey, before we get to some more fun arm stuff, shoulder stuff on this machine here, Check out this contest video. We know you're going to love it. We'll see you in 2 minutes.
YouTube channel. It's the Halloween Mega Contest Spooktacular giveaway. We're giving away sliders. We're giving away jump ropes. We're giving away minivans. Don't forget, we got shaker cups and recipe books too. And you too can be a winner, but it's for a limited time only, ending in October. While supplies last, claim your free gifts at the links below. Oh, but that's not all, because with every live stream, we're giving away $100 Amazon gift cards. What? Click that notification bell so that you too can be a winner. Oh, but wait, there's more! When you click the link below to claim your free gift, you are automatically entered into a dream vacation for 2 Garmin smartwatches and a home gym with adjustable dumbbells and adjustable bench. Feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders? Maybe you need that dream vacation. You're running out of time. Act now and claim your free prize. Don't wait any longer. Jump right into the competition. Slide right on down to the links below to claim your free prize. Free! Free, free, free! Free, 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 free!
Hey, hi there. Thanks for coming back. That guy looks familiar, doesn't he?
What, the manly one?
No, the guy that they just saw.
Oh, yeah. That's not, yeah.
Yeah. We're related. Anyway, so we promised you arm stuff, right? So I could probably come forward just a little bit, right?
Yeah, I got
we
you,
want that, thanks, buddy. We want to feel that pull back.
Yeah.
Now, what's on there? Just not that much. 20? Am I at
20 pounds on each
so
one.
So it's not that. It actually is probably right at the top of where it needs to be. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this smartwatch off because otherwise I'm going to be. Speaking of smartwatches, you could win one. All right. So, yeah, I'll take that back. All right. So, yeah, don't have anything on your wrist because the D-ring pushes into your wrist on this one. So you're leaning back just like you would be with a seated incline curl. And then from this position here, you go ahead and sit back, try to stay back on that bench. And you're getting the other end, right? Frank, talk about the other, now we're working the bicep at the other.
The fully lengthened
position. And you're pretty much ending here because any higher than this is
no
nothing
tension
up here.
Yeah,
there's no tension.
No tension at
so you're
all.
trying to stay in a world where there's tension. And I would say on here, you're trying to stay 8 to 12 reps. Give a good squeeze, get that full stretch. Right
now,
here.
what I like to do, Chris, is I would start my bicep day with these cables. I would do the high, I would do this incline curl, and then because we're strongest in the middle, which is where barbells and dumbbells typically train, I would finish the workout off there.
So it's like a barbell curl.
Yeah, it's almost a pre-exhaust way of getting the muscles warmed up, but you're going to be able to train it in a way that you couldn't with free weights. So
love that.
Yeah.
So that's one that you actually, and I did not know this, included in one of your videos today.
Yes.
And it's been one of my favorites for a while. I just haven't done it in a while because you forget about some of the good ones that you like. Yeah. I end up doing the same 2 or 3.
As do most of us.
As do most of us. We fall into these grooves of our training where it's like, okay, I'll do this, then I'll do this, then I'll do this. And so you got to break out of it because then what you discover is when you do that exercise for like 3 days afterwards, you're like, whoa.
Biceps feel different. Yeah.
It makes a big difference. Okay, what's another one for biceps, including the bench or not including the bench that you want to show?
Well, I mean, is it okay if we do it from the video today, or do you want something different that we haven't talked
anything, because they have.
Okay, So
you want to roll this out?
Yeah, we don't need the bench here. I'm a fan of the rope hammer curl.
Yes.
Once again, because it's gonna if we're gonna use cables, I want to look for things that I can't do with free weights. So typically when we're doing our hammer curls, you know, thumbs up, we're curling this way. Maybe we curl across the body. But with a rope cable, you can do that and get across the body. So yeah, I like to come up here, you know, as we come up to the top, you get that supination. Pull it apart, bring it slow back down.
I've seen people do these, but they don't do them like quite like this. They just kind of live here.
They live here, right? Because that's what they're used to doing. They're like, oh, that's the same thing I'm doing.
And it's easier.
Yeah, same thing I'm doing with the the dumbbells. But no, I would come here.
The whole point is you're here, and then you're getting this supination.
Well, I can just I'm watching it. I'm watching it as you're doing it. Your bicep is further contracting. So going here, you're limiting that. Knowing that this function, my wrist supination, is dictated and controlled by that muscle right there. If I can incorporate that into the movement, I'm going to get a lot more out of it.
Yeah,
so
I love that.
Yeah, those would be my. I mean, those literally.
Those are like two of your go-to.
Those are 3 from the video today. Is the high, the incline, and then the rope. That wasn't planned, guys.
So no, we haven't. Those are 3 great ones, and that's a full bicep routine right there. You know,
really,
I love that. So good. Be sure to comment too. Any point you see something that you've never tried before, or you have an idea for us for, oh, you guys should have showed this one.
Yeah.
Please let us know, and we'll include that in a future video.
Yeah.
You know, without question. I want to show a shoulder exercise.
Okay.
One I actually just did yesterday, because my right shoulder right now is I like to call it a little angry with me. Okay. You know, like rotator cuff.
Yeah, I hate when I hate when our body parts get emotions like towards us and everything.
They do.
It's like,
They get a little angry. Yeah. Like my left, luckily, because I'm a lefty, like with throwing motions and, you know, with baseball, coaching baseball, like we both coach Little League baseball and stuff. Luckily, my left has not been an issue, but my right is just kind of comes and goes, where it's just and I think a lot of times it's because I'll get comfortable or stop doing things that are really helpful. You know, it's one of the, it's like we don't reach out for help until we need it. Yeah. It's like with shoulders, it's like we should always be doing exercises for our shoulders that help stabilize the shoulder and help make us stronger and everything else. So this is an exercise that can be done different ways, but I like doing face pulls like this. I kind of go pretty light, and I pull towards the head, but then what I do is I try to kind of pull the back of my hand towards the back wall. Yeah. So I'm like this.
Yes.
And I'm trying to pull that metal thing right towards the crown of my head. And so you got to go with lighter load on this to do it nice and securely.
Dude, it's so funny you're talking about this right now because, we both have been coaching. You know, I started coaching Little League last year, and I wasn't doing a lot of rotator cuff. You know, since I hadn't played sports in 15 years, we would do a lot of rotator cuff conditioning. But as a bodybuilder, it's kind of like lost mine.
Right.
Throwing a baseball 300, 400, 500 times a week to little kids.
Right.
My right side with all the mass development on here, I created. I mean, you guys remember from some of the videos, like I was having trouble with some of the movements. I created such knots inside of here that my therapist has now got me doing all these. Rotator cuff movements.
It's been what, 6 months, or at least that your shoulder's been bugging you.
Finally getting back to about 90%.
Wow.
Right now, but another one, I guess, for those dads out there that are maybe doing some kid stuff would just be kind of a rotator cuff.
And honestly, most guys you talk to, their shoulders bug them.
Yeah.
Almost any guy who's lifted weights for a certain amount of years.
One more for me.
Sure. If you've lifted, you've lifted weights for 10, 15, 20 years or longer and gone heavy for a particular number, like your shoulders are probably achy.
And then we all sit this way. We're sitting at our computers, we're sitting at our desks, we're driving, we're sitting on our phones, just getting this opened up. And it's all this little, these little muscles back here. So I just started with my workout. I do this for 5-10 minutes every single day, both sides. I'll do the
and then
rotations
external
this
rotation,
way, which is obviously you can do with bands, you can do with kettlebells, dumbbells, or once again, adds a different variation to it using the cables.
That's the beauty of this machine is, once you have a machine like this, and there are people that have the home version of this, which is still pretty nice. They have a light commercial version of this. And I had an old client of mine, really good, really fit guy, did a lot of working out when he wasn't training with me, and had a nice light commercial version in his, converted his garage into a nice home gym. Very proud of it. He'd come in and be Give me pictures.
I'm a believer that, you know, is it necessary to get started? No, but if you're going to maximize your muscle building potential, like right again, like you don't need this for powerlifting,
No.
you know, but for muscle building or sports performance, like the cables I think are just as important as everything else you're doing.
And you get one of these. I'm not encouraging people to go out, run out and buy a nice
We're not
free
giving away
motion
one of these
machine.
either,
Yeah,
but,
we're not giving away one of these, but I'll tell you what, you have forever.
Yes.
Especially if it's just single use.
Oh,
it's you or your wife
Yeah.
working out on this thing. This thing will last you forever.
Yeah.
Like nothing will ever go wrong
I
with
mean,
it.
their powerhouse in Tampa, they got one that's probably 30 years old, and think of how many thousands of people have ran through that gym and
all
used
you're
it.
doing is lubing up them guide rods in there and preventing the
the rods.
boneheads from smacking around. Okay, why don't we go out with a chest?
Okay.
So why don't you show them one of your favorite. Now, a lot of people are thinking, okay, a fly. He's going to do a fly. But
You got different variations.
yeah, you got variation in the fly. So what do you want this up?
We're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go out here. Let's go down to. Let's go
Right
2,
there?
and then I mean
Up
that's
to
7.
seven? Okay.
Yep.
You're there. Keep the D-ring on there.
D-ring back on.
All right.
Yeah, so it's just a variation. Once again, we taught it in. We did a full-length video on the explanation and breakdown of it.
Yeah.
For today, which will be coming out live pretty soon. Make sure to subscribe.
Yeah, hit that. Where's our notification bell?
But yeah, traditional fly right. I mean, the way that it's taught and shown here is always going to be out. But the problem is you get a lot of people with momentum, right? They're like, you see people doing this and like,
Yes.
remove
Oh,
that.
way
So,
too much weight.
Yeah. So another exercise I learned from Ben, you know, he's getting a lot of credit here, but
Yeah.
so once again, and it's running in line with those bottom pec fibers.
Yeah.
So I want it to be here.
Got you.
So when I come down and contract this way, and
The
it's
way
gonna
it
be
the way the muscle
super,
attaches. You're
super
working
light,
with the way the
100%.
muscle works.
Insertion point to origin is what we're
That's
trying
right.
to do. And then just coming down.
Oh, that's interesting. Man. I don't think it's almost like the top part of a pullover.
It's exactly what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we've talked about this before, haven't we? How the pullover was like the old school move. You saw all those guys did it.
Yeah,
and then,
I never was really able to get the chest fully firing though. So doing it this way though, try it, man. I'd love to hear what you think about it.
So it's just coming out here.
Yep.
Okay.
And slowly retract down first, so you don't want your lats engaged in moving at all. And then just contracting with that chest. Try to bring those elbows more out here in front of you, just a little bit more.
Yep.
There you go.
And just until the hands kind of hit each other.
I mean, you'll feel the chest will stop you, but
Right.
yeah, don't think about the hands. Think about the chest. There it is.
It doesn't take much weight.
Not at all. There it is. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Wow, different.
Good,
Totally
right?
different.
Good,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Odd feeling, in fact. I mean, and like most things, if you've
Probably
never
felt that part of the muscle train in that way.
No, not really ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, because traditionally, if I'm going to do a fly, it's going to be very much step out. Again, not going overly heavy and really trying to get the good contraction, squeezed at the top, which is nothing wrong with this exercise.
I think a lot of people's front delts take over too much though.
Yeah.
They get too much momentum going.
Well, yeah, what you see is this, and then you see right? And so it becomes like bicep, shoulder.
Zero chest.
Right. Maybe you get a little sprinkle of chest
Yeah.
on there. The other thing I like too sometimes is just like a one-arm chest press on this. And again, the weight's really light right here. But you'd stand with a staggered foot, and we actually, was a video I did with Zach. I think we were doing like a push-pull.
Okay, like a rotational type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you take the pull out of it and you just do the press, now here I am. I'm starting right at the side of my chest, and then just getting that one arm chest press.
Yeah.
So if you're not comfortable doing this on a bench with a single dumbbell, but it's good, again, it's good for core stabilization and just something different to move into your, put into your training. And it has a kind of an athletic kind of feeling to it, that type of motion. I think it pairs nicely with anything when you're trying to do that isolateral or unilateral work, when you're just one thing at a time and really taking the bar, the fixed object out, or the machine out of the equation, and just putting the emphasis on the limbs independently, I think is always a smart play when you can. I like that. Is there I think we hit.
Yeah.
We got shoulders. We got triceps,
biceps,
and chest. I'm feeling good.
Nothing else matters, right?
Nothing else matters.
Yeah, those are all the beach muscles.
Those are the muscles
what you
we
see in
care
the
about.
mirror, that's what you see when you go to the beach. Like, who cares about legs and back,
That's right.
So,
yeah, I don't care about it. Hey, so
it's a vanity lift.
oh my gosh. We care, obviously. You know, in fact, maybe down the line we'll do another video that doesn't even talk about anything we just did, and we'll talk about free motion, which is actually what, a lot of what Zach and I talked about is back, legs, core. Like, obviously there's so much. This thing, you could do hundreds of movements on this and variations of them. So, dude, that's fun. I enjoy it, as always. Always a good time. We want them to, of course, see the Looney Bird guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
he
you
coming
can
back?
go to the description if you can't stomach watching that crazy guy Ralph for 2 more minutes. Then just go to the description area now. Go claim your free gift. You are eligible to win a $100 Amazon gift card.
What?
Yeah, we're giving away $100 gift cards.
Can I enter?
Sorry, unfortunately, it's you don't qualify. You're disqualified because you're a coach.
Okay.
And you're also entered into our mega Halloween contest
Big
giveaway, Spooktacular.
Spook.
We're all going to be dressed up at the end of October. It's going to be a fun day.
I think
it's going
Steve
to be
and
a
I know what I'm dressing
celebration
up
day.
as.
Do you know what you're? Do you already have something idea?
No,
oh, okay.
We have an idea. We'll have to run it by the big man, though, to see
Let's
if they'll allow it.
Oh boy. Ooh, scandalous. All right, very good. Well, thanks again for watching on the compound.
Go to shop class.
Go down, claim your free gift, and check out this fun giveaway video. And we'll see you when we go live again on Friday. We're going live on Friday. Whoa. Don't miss it.
What?
Yes, we are. We'll see you then.
YouTube channel. It's the Halloween Mega Contest Spooktacular giveaway. We're giving away sliders. We're giving away jump ropes. We're giving away mini bands. Don't forget, we got shaker cups and recipe books too. And you too can be a winner, but it's for a limited time only, ending in October. While supplies last, claim your free gifts at the links below. Oh, but that's not all, because with every live stream, we're giving away $100 Amazon gift card. What? Click that notification bell so that you too can be a winner. Oh, but wait, there's more! When you click the link below to claim your free gift, you are automatically entered into a dream vacation for 2 Garmin smartwatches and a home gym with adjustable dumbbells and adjustable bench. Feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders? Maybe you need that dream vacation. You're running out of time. Act now and claim your free prize. Don't wait any longer. Jump right into the competition. Slide right on down to the links below to claim your free prize. Free! Free, free, free! Free, 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 free! Ha ha ha!